At Marcus's promotion celebration, he raised his glass. "My sister failed again, maybe try waitressing next time." Everyone laughed. Even our father smiled. But behind them, the company's CEO had just walked in. The champagne glasses clinked around me as Marcus delivered his favorite punchline. "Emma's unemployed again," he announced with that smirk I'd grown to despise. Maybe fast food is more her speed. The crowd roared with laughter. Even our father, distinguished in his tailored suit, couldn't hide his amusement. "At least she's consistent," Marcus added, twisting the knife deeper. I stood frozen, my fake smile burning my cheeks. But something shifted when I saw him, the CEO, David Richardson, entering through the ballroom doors. His eyes found mine immediately, and suddenly the room's warmth vanished. Marcus and I weren't always enemies. Growing up, I was his shield. Failed tests, broken vases, midnight escapades. I covered for everything. He repaid me with shared secrets and protective gestures, calling me his favorite sister like it was a badge of honor. But somewhere along the way, that brotherly love soured into something toxic. The humiliation started small. Casual jokes at family dinners. Comparisons that always painted me as the disappointment. The breaking point came 6 months ago when I discovered why I'd been mysteriously fired from my marketing position. A leaked email revealed Marcus had sabotaged me, telling my boss I was unreliable and unprofessional. One whispered lie had destroyed months of hard work. That night, instead of crying, I opened my laptop and started planning. Marcus's weakness was his ego. Give him attention, and he'd perform until he destroyed himself. So I fed him exactly what he craved, a fake business opportunity through a mutual contact. Inflated projections, fabricated client interest, numbers that sparkled on the surface but crumbled under scrutiny. Marcus bit immediately, presenting it to the board as his revolutionary vision. While he basked in premature glory, I quietly gathered evidence. Falsified expense reports sent to compliance. Screenshots of inappropriate messages forwarded to his wife, Sarah. Questionable financial transactions delivered anonymously to our father's office. Every piece of ammunition he'd unknowingly provided over the years. Tonight was supposed to be Marcus's coronation, the promotion party for his game-changing deal. The ballroom sparkled with golden decorations and influential faces, all celebrating his inevitable success. Until David Richardson arrived. The CEO's presence silenced the room instantly. He didn't acknowledge Marcus's extended hand or forced smile. "Marcus, my office. Now." His voice cut through the celebration like a blade. "But it's my party," Marcus stammered, confusion replacing his earlier confidence. "Now," Richardson repeated, then turned to me. He handed me a leather portfolio without ceremony. Inside was a contract bearing my name, the executive position Marcus thought was his destiny. "We need someone trustworthy to clean up this disaster," Richardson announced, loud enough for nearby guests to hear clearly. Marcus never returned to his own celebration. Within an hour, whispers spread like wildfire. Fraud investigations, misappropriated funds, harassment allegations. The kind of scandals that destroy careers and reputations permanently. Our father couldn't meet my gaze when I finally left. The man who'd always favored his golden son now understood that his daughter had orchestrated his downfall with surgical precision. I didn't celebrate publicly or post vindictive social media updates. True revenge thrives in silence, allowing people's imaginations to fill the terrifying gaps themselves. Within 30 days, Marcus lost everything. His job, his marriage, his luxury apartment, and his standing in the industry. Meanwhile, I occupied the corner office he'd coveted, with the power to ensure he'd never work in our field again. Sometimes, in quiet moments, I remember the bewildered expression on his face when Richardson dismissed him. Not anger or betrayal, pure confusion. As if he couldn't fathom a reality where I could outsmart him. That's the fatal flaw of people like Marcus. They never see you coming until you're the last thing they'll ever see in their professional lives. The best part. He still doesn't know it was me.